funk. Thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and all that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress. The rain be looking like when blessings drop in. And so I go, cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water, rain it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
So salute everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the podcast. I am Urban. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this episode. Like always, man, I'll be having some interesting topics to talk about. This one is no different at all, y'all. So we're gonna dive into it. But y'all know, I got to shout out everybody who's in the building right now. Too Strong. Let me give you a hand clap. Too Strong said this. Too Strong said, "Hey, Urban, I just want to know, is this going to be an open panel or not?" To be honest with you, Too Strong, I wasn't planning on it being an open panel. But however, if you would love to come up and give your perspective after I do my little rundown on this, by all means, you can pull up. I almost definitely drop my Zoom link, but I just have to get it all set up and stuff and get it all set up and fancy, all that good stuff. So if that's what you want to do, then by all means, I'll drop a Zoom link and you could participate in the conversation. That's for other people as well too. If y'all really want to participate in the conversation tonight, I have no problem with doing that at all. I don't. So I'll set it up and I will drop the link, drop the Zoom link, and we'll go from there. Just like I tell everybody this, I give everybody this disclaimer. My links are totally different from StreamYard. Okay. With Zoom, you have to make sure that before you do everything right, you got to make sure that it don't show your actual name on there, because when you join the stream, right, whatever name you got on there, that's what's going to appear on the screen unless you rename yourself. So I just want to give y'all that disclaimer, okay? I always want to give y'all the disclaimer, so I don't want to hear nobody might say, "Oh, Urban over here trying to dox me. Urban over here trying to kill my government name."
That's bullshit.
When I tell y'all straight up, hey, you can change your name. You can most definitely, absolutely change your name. Okay, I'll allow you to rename yourself. So that's something we'll do a little bit later on in the show. If that's what y'all really want to do, we do that. I have no problem with that at all. Had no problem with that at all. Scorpio, what's up with it? Salute. Salute. Welcome. And we got Show Enough in the building as well too. Welcome. Welcome, Show Enough. Welcome. So that's on two of my hottest moderators that I got in the building, y'all, for real, hands down. At least two of them. The other ones, like y'all know, is Constance and Sour Patch. But her name is Sweet Rita, but we call her Sour Patch. All right, so. Then I also have my one part-time moderators that pull up as well too. Gala Knight and who else my part-time moderator? I can't even remember. If I forgot, don't get mad at me. All right, don't trip. Everybody kind of getting up in age, you know what I'm saying? But I do be doing my focus memory therapy as much as possible so I can remember all these things. All right, so chill out, okay? Chill out. But today's show is going to be another interesting topic that I want to talk to y'all about today. I see majority of these different topics on TikTok. And I'll be seeing different TikTok content creators talk about this, and it intrigues me a whole lot. It intrigues me so much so that I want to bring it over here to YouTube and start a conversation about it. All right. So let's go and dive into it, y'all. Let's go and dive into this topic. When I was out in the dating market, right, one of the things that I used to do very often, I used to do what is known as coffee dates. Okay. Now, people's definition of coffee dates varies, but I know what my definition of a coffee date is. Okay. My definition of a coffee date is to go somewhere very, very simple. Go somewhere very simple where I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on this woman. I'm just being real with you. And the whole purpose of that is, you can look at it this way. Y'all may not agree with this, but I just have to put it to you this way, okay? The whole purpose of it is for the said type of woman who agreed to go out with me. I'm honestly auditioning them. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm literally auditioning them to see if they qualify for my time. And also, it could be the same exact way. I'll probably be auditioning with them as well, too, so I can see if I qualify for their time. So the coffee date is basically an introduction. A coffee date is basically a interview, okay, for the real thing. All right. So I went on these coffee dates, right? And I've been to different places like Starbucks before. I've been to what other places? I went to a coffee bar before too, not Starbucks, but it's another coffee bar that's up in Uptown. Those of y'all who familiar with the downtown Dallas area, y'all, you know what I'm talking about, because they got plenty of coffee bars over there in the Uptown area. Matter of fact, I used to live over there during that time in the Uptown area. Yeah, your boy's bougie as hell. But yeah, I used to live in the Uptown area in downtown Dallas. And so I used to either go to Starbucks, I used to go to, those of y'all who are familiar with the area, I used to go to West Village. They had a couple of spots there in that area. And so initially, I just, whenever I talked to a woman, right, I just took them to somewhere simple, either Starbucks or the coffee shop or wherever the case may be that was very, very cheap, okay? Now, I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to understand this clearly, especially ladies. Dating is not cheap. Once again, dating is not cheap. Now, there are some men out there who have the money, and they have the money to spend, and they have the money to blow it. They have the money to flaunt it around with, these different type of modern women. They do that. That's on you, bro. Even though I have the money to spend, I just don't want to waste the investment. That's how the way I see it is. I just did not want to waste the investment. I didn't want to waste money doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, that's why in the beginning, at the very beginning of the dating phase, we went on what is known as coffee dates. So we do the least cheap thing as possible. My go-to thing was not only Starbucks, but my go-to thing was that in the downtown Dallas area, those of y'all who are familiar, right? In the downtown Dallas area, there's a park known as Clyde Warren Park. It's right there on the heart of downtown Dallas, right? I used to take women there too, to that park as well too. We used to want to go there, just walk around the park, and also the park had, food trucks lined up in that area too, right? So I used to take them there. We just walk around, and we either got a little bit of food, and the food trucks was not expensive at all. At the most, you're probably spending like about $8 a plate, depending on what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? So we walk around, get a little plate. They also had a ice cream vendor there where they'll sell like ice cream there. You get you some dessert there too. We walk around the park and we just be on chilling. You know what I'm saying? And right across from the park is the art museum there as well too. Now the art museum right across from the park is absolutely free. All right, so you could go into the art museum, you just walk around there and just enjoy yourself. So that was my go-to for the starting off. That way I had more than enough time to get to know this woman and see what she's about, see if she's culturally sound. Because me personally, I'm a type of person, even though I was born and raised in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm also culture as well too. I'm culturing in so many different ways. I'm hood culture, I'm intellectually culture, anything that can stimulate me, you know what I'm saying, mentally, I'm down for that. And one of my favorite places, two of my favorite places that I enjoy going to was, of course, the art museum. And my other favorite place that I enjoyed going to was going to the opera or the one orchestra. I used to love going to one, which I still go to this day. I go to the one, I go to the opera, I go to the orchestra, look at the symphony orchestra. I just like stuff like that. It's I can't explain it. It's just soothing to me, and I love doing stuff like that. So I love incorporating my world into that said woman's world, just to see how she's going to react to it. Of course, these type of modern day women, right? A lot of them felt intimidated because they're so used to these sucker free dudes, right? A lot of them wasn't expecting to do something like this. A lot of them was expecting to go to an actual restaurant, which around that area, they do got a lot of good restaurants around that area too. They got Ocean Prime and all these different other type of restaurants that's over there. It's very expensive, which I don't mind going. But however, I don't want to spend my money on nobody that I don't know. Hence the reason for the coffee dates, okay? That's why I do the very, very bare minimum. If they can't handle something that's simple with us going to the park, walk around the park and having a conversation and eating from a cheap food truck, they don't deserve the more, as I call, finer things in life, period. That's how the way I seen it. Especially like I told y'all this in the past, especially what was last week when Vance was up here and I was explaining to her about my experience of dating, right? And in the beginning, I was the one who was forking out money for these dates and spending all this money on these dates on these different women, right? Until I learned my lesson on that. So when I learned my lesson on that, I changed. I started giving them the bare minimum at the very beginning. I started learning to give them the bare minimum, and I started learning to build it up, and see if they're worthy of that. See if they're worthy of my time. See if they're worthy of the effort that I'm putting into the actual encounter. Hence, what we're going to talk about today. All right. So tonight, I ran across these different content creator women, right? Modern day women. Apparently, they have a problem with men taking them out on coffee dates. I want y'all to listen to their perspective behind this. I want y'all to listen to how the way they feel about this, all right? And I want to see if do y'all agree with them or disagree with them, because obviously you know where I stand on this, okay? So we're going to want to get into this content. I want to see how y'all feel about this content. Too Strong, she recommended that it could be an open panel. So when I get through all this, I'll open up the line so y'all could come up and y'all could give me y'all perspective about it. Because I'm curious to see what y'all think about this as well too. All right. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into this content. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, y'all, as y'all come in. Make sure you share it out as well too, because it do help the channel out a whole lot. Without further ado, let's go and get into this good old content, y'all. All right. Let's go. So the first video that we're going to watch, right? Obviously, I had to show this lady first. I was let show this lady first. Those of y'all who don't know who she is, this lady is Shera 7. This lady is the founder of Sprinkle Sprinkle. She's the founder of the Sprinkle Sprinkle movement. So whenever you hear women like on TikTok or you know, your personal space, or even on YouTube, you hear them talk about Sprinkle Sprinkle. She was the one who orchestrated the whole Sprinkle Sprinkle movement. And therefore, later on down the line, I already did a show on this, right? Later on down the line, that's where the South Guy era ended up coming to place to where dudes start saying drizzle drizzle. All right. But enough of that. We're gonna listen to Shera 7. How does she feel about coffee dates? All right. So let's go and jump into it.
I know a lot of women who say, well, I will do coffee dates. Well, that's y'all. I don't do coffee dates unless I'm meeting my friend who's a girl or gay guy, whatever. I don't do coffee dates with men unless I'm married to them and we're going there together, you know. Coffee dates is like, you know what? Basically, it's what it's saying. I don't know if I'm ready to spend money on you yet. Meaning, I don't know if you're worth it yet. If you don't know I'm worth it by now, then you'll never know. You got to take that chance. You know, ladies, when you have that self-esteem about yourself, you don't do coffee dates, darling.
So basically what she's saying is that it's beneath a woman to go on a coffee date. Normally, it's beneath the woman that say a woman would have low self-esteem if she were to accept going on a coffee date. The one thing that she said, I do agree with her on, and I just said this. I do agree with her on the fact that these coffee dates are pretty much just like an audition, which is, to be honest, it really is. It really what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. It's what it is for real. Now, if you're a type of man like me, and you value your time and you also value your resources, right? You're not going to just blow your money on any old type of woman. Let's get that straight. You're not going to blow your money on no type of woman, period.
That's bullshit.
You're just not going to do it. Unless you are a beta male.
Beta.
So don't let these women fool you. But she had also something else to say about this as well, too. Let's listen.
When you're asked out to a coffee date, you're literally wasting money. You're getting dressed up and putting on $20 lipstick, $100 perfume, spending an hour on your makeup, putting on a nice outfit that may cost a lot, putting on your shoes, driving in your car for gas, and then you show up at Starbucks for a $5 cup of coffee. So, you have hygiene products as well. So that's why I say don't go on coffee dates, because it means you're low maintenance. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Now, I want y'all to understand what she said. She said comparing and contrast to going on a coffee date versus things that she already have, okay? Everything that she's talking about, her aesthetics and stuff, talking about getting dressed up, putting on that outfit outside, this is things that she already bought prior before the date. So she's not losing money, but yet still she's teaching these said women that they are losing money by getting dressed up. They're not losing money. The most that they are losing is actually time. That's it. They're just losing time. Either you gaining time by being on the said date or you losing time. That's the only two things that you're either gaining or losing, period. Before it's like, you got to pay to do this, you got to pay to do that. I have not heard any woman literally go out to the store, purchase them an outfit, go to the same store, purchase them some perfume, purchase them some makeup, purchase them a new hairdo and everything just to go out on one date. I never heard women do that, period. I haven't. Unless, I don't know, the women in the chat, do y'all do this? Let me ask you this. Do y'all do this? Do y'all, when y'all's out there dating, right? Or some of y'all may be dating right now. Do you literally go to the store and buy an outfit specifically for this date that you're going on? Go buy an outfit, go buy your hair, go get your hair done, go do all of these different things for this one date. Do you do that? Or do you not already have these things accessible to you? Do you not have these things already accessible to you where you can just go ahead and do what you got to do, fix yourself up, and go ahead about your business? Because I know one thing about us men, we already have these things already accessible to us. We already have outfits, you know what I'm saying, because we been having a wardrobe, because that's part of self-maintenance. That's part of, just like I was telling y'all on the other show I did, that's part of self-love. So you should already have all these things, all these other status and everything that you have. That should already be readily available. So to me, that seems weird that you literally will go out and purchase a whole new fit for a dude that you never met before. That is weird. Likewise, it's even more weird for a dude to even do that. Go out and purchase a whole new outfit when he know he got outfits in the closet that he could wear that's just as fine. That's weird to me, personally. That is weird to me to do that. But this next video clip that I want to show y'all, this really what sparked the conversation for me want to talk about this, all right? So let's listen to what this young lady had to say about coffee dates, all right? And I'm going to address the chat a little bit.
So one of my rules is I don't do coffee or drink dates. Now, I understand that some women like this or prefer this because it's a quick turnaround, 30 to 45 minutes. If you don't like him, you can get out of there. It works for some people. If you like it, I love it. This video is not for you. Keep scrolling. However, for me, as for me and my household, we're going to have higher standards. I'm talking to this guy, and I'm going to read it to you because we've been talking for a couple days, and he started talking about meeting up. So he said, we should get together over some pear and lychee cocktails soon. And I said, that's really sweet, but I prefer dinner. I like to get dressed up. Now, I always try to say it nicely because I don't want to be like, I don't accept drink dates. Like, you don't have to.
Oh, real quick while she's saying this up. Y'all remember when I did a couple of shows ago, right? And I revealed this revelation to the men about planning dates, right? If y'all forgot, I'm gonna reiterate it to you, okay? Man, do y'all understand that it is not us who actually plans for the dates? Once again, it is not us who plans for the dates. Y'all do understand that, right? In reality, it's the women who plans for the date. The reason why I said it is because she just proved my point. Maybe y'all missed it, but let me rewind it just a little bit so you can hear exactly what she said, and I'm gonna prove my point to women be the one who actually plans the date and not us. We recommend things. We recommend like going to a certain place, but when it comes to the overall approval of the date, guess who approve it? Women. But let me rewind it back a little bit.
We're going to have higher standards. I'm talking to this guy, and I'm going to read it to you because we've been talking for a couple days, and he started talking about meeting up. So he said, we should get together over some pear and lychee cocktails soon. And I
Listen, he already made plans for her. He already said that he wants to get together and just have drinks. That's pretty much what he's saying. He wants to get together to have drinks. That's what he wanted to do. That was his plan. Now, if he had other plans other than that, then he would have revealed that, which I'm pretty sure he probably had. But guess what she said?
said, that's really sweet, but I prefer dinner. I like to get dressed up. Now, I always try to.
She said, that's really sweet. In other words, she used her charm and manipulation to pretty much gaslight this dude. Pretty much. That's such a nice decision that you made, and I respect that you're putting forth the effort of trying to plan this date. But that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough to me. I'd rather for us to go out to dinner. Now, most of us men, we were like,
That's bullshit.
most of y'all women listening to this, y'all say per se urban.
That's bullshit.
We don't be sitting up here planning the day. That be y'all. We do this kind of nudge and tell y'all where we want to go to. That's y'all planning for the day. We suggest or we recommend, but overall, women the one who select where to go. I'm gonna put y'all this way. Consider this. Men are DoorDash, okay? We are DoorDash, all right? So on those of y'all who use DoorDash, right? On DoorDash, you could go onto the DoorDash app and you could select whatever type of dinner that you want to get on DoorDash. That's us men. We're DoorDash. But women are the consumers of DoorDash, okay? So in other words, even though men, we're the DoorDash, we have the menu selector, a very different variety of things that we're recommending that you should have or you should try, whatever. At the end of the day, the women, the one who select whether or not they're going to choose to use that dining option or not. That's, in reality, that's what it is. So men, once again, we do not choose the dates at all, period. We don't overall go through the approval process on dates, period. It be the women. So I hate to tell you this. I hate to mess up your pride and ego, but this is the reality. It is what it is. Okay. Even right now, I'm gonna be real with you. Even right now, by me being a married man, guess who makes the overall approval of the dates? Shoot, it ain't me.
That's bullshit.
It ain't me. It's Mrs. Urban. Now, I make recommendations of certain things that we could do. Hey, let's go to the movies. I want to see this new movie on such and such. She's like, we could do that, but how about we also do this instead? Kid you not.
God damn.
And guess what? Us as men, guess what we do? At the end of the day, we really don't care. We really don't. And when I say we don't care, I'm not talking about we don't care about women feelings or what they want to do and stuff like that. At the end of the day, we don't care because one thing we want to do is spend time with you. It don't matter to us how it happens as long as it happened to us. That's why we would be comfortable with the whole notion of Netflix and chilling. That's why we'll be comfortable with doing what we're talking about right now, coffee dates, doing something simple. Because at the end of the day, we just want to spend time with you, or we just want to get to know you. But with women, it's different. It's more than that to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not only about time, it's about the emotions, it's about the feelings, it's about how the way they're feeling in that said moment. And part of that feeling goes along with the whole aesthetic part of them selecting where they want to go. Okay? But let's continue.
Say it nicely because I don't want to be like, I don't accept drink dates. Like, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be, you can be nice about it. But let's just say I prefer dinner because I like to get dressed up. And he said, I see. What type of places do you have in mind? So I sent him a list of places that I've been like wanting to try, all sorts of different budgets. Okay. It ranges from like medium to a little bit higher, all different locations around the city. So he can choose like what works for him, you know, timing and budget wise. So I sent the list of places. He says,
she sent a list of places. She sent a list of places for, not for them to choose, but for him to choose. All right. Also, I also want to throw this honorable mention out here too, dealing with these type of women, right? Everything on that list is going to be a place that they never tried before. The reason why they never tried it before is because they honestly cannot afford it. They can't afford these places. Or they maybe can afford these places, but they just don't want to spend their money there.
That's bullshit.
But they want the men to spend their money there. So that's why they do what they do. All right? But let's continue.
This sound really nice. I think it'll be fun to get to know each other over some nicer dining options. Here it comes though. But I wanted to let you know up front that if we were to meet at one of those places, I'm comfortable splitting the check.
Old boy said a cuss word.
That's bullshit.
He said a cuss word. Whenever a dude says that he want to go Dutch, he want to split the check with them, that is an automatically red flag to them.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no.
It is. It is an automatically red flag to them. Whenever you said Dutch,
What?
that's what's going to be in their mind.
What?
They're going to be like, But listen.
I usually will do drinks or something on the simpler end for the first meetup to see if there's a connection first. So my thing is, I don't like the coffee or drink date because they're trying to audition you to see if you are worth an actual dinner. This is the thing for me. Like, I know men. The number one thing men are judging you off of is your looks, right? When they see you, they meet you, they're gonna be like, okay, how beautiful is she? Is she put together? Do I find her attractive, right? That's the number one thing. Your personality may come second, sure, but the first thing is how you look, right? So with that in mind,
I told myself to say that because I actually do agree with her on that. That is absolutely fact that the first thing that we see in a woman is her looks. She had to be looking pretty attractive to us physically. Okay. That if she look attracted to us physically, that's what's going to encourage us or give us motivation to want to go and talk to her and see how their personality is. Now, the thing that some of these women get confused on is that they think that their looks is going to succeed over their personality. When no, ma'am.
That's bullshit.
If you got that like messed up personality, you got the hood rat mentality, or any type of personality that dudes do not like, that is an automatic disqualification. Automatic disqualification. We're not gonna holler at you, period. We're not. Now, what we may do, depending on the type of dude that you're dealing with, right? You may get a dude that will put up with your bull crap, right? But he'll do that for the simple fact that he just want to smash. So he'll put up with your messed up, shitty personality just so he could get the end result, so he can smash you and dash, pump and dump, and that's it. And I'm just being real with y'all. I'm just being real. But let's continue, y'all. And I'll get to the one comments too.
My NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer costs $32. Okay? Why would I put on a full face of expensive makeup, do my hair, make sure my nails are done, make sure there's no hair on my body, and then come and spend 2 hours of my time talking to you for an $8 coffee or a $16 cocktail? Be oh so for real. Let's take it even deeper. When women go out with a man that they do not know, they take a huge risk. Men are crazy, okay? Do you watch the news? Like 1 in 5 men are violent. He could unalive you, he could RAPE you, he could stalk you, he could harass you if he feels like it. Like, it is very dangerous, extremely dangerous. When you go out with a man, you have to share your location with your mom and your friend. You have to send a screen recording of his Hinge profile and the conversation that you guys had so that if you go missing, they have context. You have to text your friend every half an hour while you're with him to let her know that you haven't been beheaded. You have to take an Uber so that he doesn't know what kind of car you have, and just in case he's crazy. And then when you get home, you have to text somebody to tell them that you made it home alive. Men aren't doing that.
Okay. So let me think logically about this, okay? The first half of her argument is that she had to go and get dressed up, which I already told y'all earlier about this. They set up her saying that they gotta go through and get all this makeup, they gotta get all this clothes, they gotta get all this hair, whatever. And they acting as they are literally going to the store and going shopping for this said date. But in reality, they are not doing that. They already have these things readily available for them before the day. They already been to shop for this. Hell, they already wearing an outfit that they probably bought almost 3 or 4 months ago. They already have hair or whatever stuff, right, that they got done almost like 2 or 3 days ago. They already got their nails done probably the day before of the date. Or if they do it early enough, they could get their nails done the day of the date if they wanted to. And how much is that's a simple nail job? What's that, about $35? And so even with all that said and done, why bring all that up as though this dude have to reimburse you? Because that's how the way it sounds to me, is that they are requiring for these dudes to reimburse them for stuff that they're choosing to spend on. They're choosing to spend money on this. We're not telling y'all to go out and buy. Can I have a, let me go on camera real quick. We've had this accountability moment real quick. Can I be real with y'all? I'll be straight up real with y'all. Men are not telling y'all to go out and buy these expensive hairs from these foreign people. We're not telling you to do that. We're not telling you to go out and get fake nails and stuff like that. We're not telling you to go out and get fake lashes. We're not telling you to cake up your whole entire face. We're not telling you to do that. Y'all are choosing to do that. We're not telling you to go out and buy this expensive stuff that you know good and down well you can't afford. These Chanel stuff and whatever, Tiffany company, whatever the hell the stuff that y'all buy. We're not telling y'all to do that. Y'all are choosing to do that. Y'all are. For the simple fact, so y'all could look appealing and good to us. I find it very interesting that women understand the concept that men look at them physically first. They understand that concept, right? But however, they don't understand the whole psyche behind it. When you deal with just a normal dude, an average dude at best, we're not looking at your makeup. We're not looking at your nails. We're not looking at your eyelashes or your fake eyes or different things like that, or even your fake hair. We're not looking at that. Can I be real with you? We are looking at your body. That's the true thing that we're truly looking at is your body. How the way your body look. Fellas, am I lying? When you look at the woman, the very first thing you see is what? Her body. You couldn't give a damn about how her look. You couldn't care about how good she got her makeup on and nothing like that. The first thing you look at is her body. Then after that, you start seeing all the other stuff. You like, oh, okay, I guess we put up with the other stuff, but y'all acting like, sorry, they acting like that's a flex when it really not. It is not a flex at all, ladies. It is not. Because we be saying that all the time too. We say that so many times, like, hey, y'all don't have to do all that. You really don't. The bare minimum that we just want y'all to do is look fit, friendly, and submissive. That's it. That's it. You don't have to go through all the extra stuff. But y'all choose that. Y'all do. And what was this last part? Oh, why is it also that they always bring up the worst case scenario? Oh, we go through so much. A dude could SA me, a dude could want or me, all these different things too. So the crazy part about it is that she mentioned all this stuff as though as that is an investment. So based on her mindset, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that this dude were to do what she was asking him to do. Take her out to the most finest restaurant possible. Let her order up the menu wherever she wants. Let her order up, write the bill up to $1,000-something. Let's say that happened, hypothetically speaking. Then right after that dude ended up doing the very thing that she say, that he ended up SAing her or he ended up graping her. According to her knowledge, that's worth an investment because she got something out of it. But I call that bullshit.
That's bullshit.
That's crazy to me. But however, let's continue.
They don't have to worry when they meet a woman that they do not know that their lives will be in danger. Quite the contrary, men benefit from just being seen with you in public, okay? If you are beautiful, poised, well-dressed, it reflects well on him. People look at him and they think, oh wow, he must be the man. Ooh, he probably has money. You know what? He's probably a good guy if he can pull her. And this is especially so if you are more attractive than him. If he's fugly or he's overweight or he's short, they're like, oh yeah, he must have money in order to be able to pull a baddie like that. So-
and notice her argument is dealing with not men but other women, because it is not going to be other men that are going to sit up here and say, yeah, dog, you pulled that. You rarely hear that. The only time that you'll possibly will hear that, if that dude know that dude. If it's your homeboy. Yeah, your homeboy would say something like that. But there ain't going to be no random dude in the street. You walking with her and they do like, yeah, you pulled that. They're going to be weird as hell. But however, when it's dealing with women, yeah, women think like that. Because women think like, okay, it got to be something about this dude for her to be with him. This dude got money. He got some type of social economical status. Whatever the case may be, he got something. So therefore, it's going to be the women who going to be desiring that, because deep down inside, they want the same thing. Not men, but women. So that's what she's talking about.
My thing is like, what's in it for women? We've already spent more money than you by just putting our makeup on. We're in danger. Like, what's in it for us? So then all of that, plus this man is a pharmacist, okay? You mean to tell me you make upwards of $150,000 per year, but you can't take me to $120 to maybe $200 dinner? 2 drinks, an appetizer, 2 entrees, and a dessert? Like,
That's bullshit.
and that kind of thing, look, men are supposed to be on their like best behavior when they're doing a first interaction with a woman. Like, that is when they are at their absolute best. So if he's being cheap now for a first interaction, he's gonna be cheap on your birthday. He's gonna be cheap on Christmas. Like, that kind of thing, that only gets worse. It never.
That's not true. That's not true at all. If this dude is really into you, right, and he really see a future with you, he's going to invest into you. He's going to do it. It won't be no question about it. He will. He will most definitely invest into you. So all this, see, once again, all this gaslighting stuff that she's doing, all this little manipulation stuff that she's trying to do, and she's trying to teach other women. Yeah, hey, don't fall for that at all, y'all. Don't fall for it.
It's better. That is the type of man that's going to want you to work full time, pay half the rent when you guys move in together, do the majority of the housework because he doesn't want to hire a housekeeper, raise the kids, plan most of the things, and then after you do your 16-hour shift of labor, he's going to want you to be happy and sexy for him, for his pleasure that night. Like, that's the kind of life you're looking at. So you know what? Good for this man for asserting his boundary. He did it very nicely, and it showed me what his like attitude or approach is when it comes to dating new women, and ultimately it gave me the opportunities to choose, and I have my boundaries too, so I chose to not accept it. And so
You know, I was thinking about this, and once again, this is going to be something horrible that I'm going to say, man. I know that y'all not going to agree with this at all, but if a man is spending money on that woman, right, and her whole mindset is that she wants this man to spend money on her, to me, not only that's been a sex worker, but also to me, that is that man owning that woman straight up. That man own you. You is now like his vehicle now. He own you. He straight own you. So if he's spending, if that's your requirement that you want this dude to spend thousands of dollars on you, want to invest into you like that, this stuff, and that's what you care about more than anything, even dealing with love. Because keep in mind, she didn't talk about love. She didn't talk about feelings. She didn't talk about getting to know the dude, getting to know the dude personality, nothing like that. It's all about money to her. So if that be the case, that dude owns you. So wherever the hell he wants you to do, shoot, I say you got to do it. I don't care what it is. If he wants you to be a stay-at-home mom and get knocked up for the rest of your damn life, that's what you got to do, because he's paying you. That dude literally paying you to do that for that service, because that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. If he wants you to sit up here and cook and clean all day, and even though he got the money to hire a housemaid and a nanny and stuff like that, he like, hell no, you're going to do it. Guess what? You're going to do it. You are definitely going to do it, because that dude paying you to do that. And the reason why is because you choosing that. Instead of choosing just to really get to know this dude, to see how he is, and y'all do what is known as compatibility, see if y'all compatible together, where y'all get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. These modern day women, these generational women, they're something else for real. I don't know. That is a different breed to me. But let's continue, y'all.
I didn't respond or anything. I didn't like bargain with him or try to justify anything. I just quietly unmatched him because I wasn't gonna let him play in my face. But like, obviously, if you're on TikTok, like, this is not irregular discourse. Like, this is very popular. Like, the Red Pill podcast men are always talking about like all of these things. So like, it's not uncommon. Like, men are trying to get away with this these days. They're trying to see what they can do. They're trying to get at you for less than $20. Okay, so the pharmacist tried to give me a coffee date on a Friday. Saturday, a surgeon took me to a beautiful dinner with a view. The next day after that, this other man took me to this food event where the tickets were $250 because he wanted us to have VIP.
Yep, yeah, I remember when I was doing that show the other night, and I was having a conversation with Vaughn, and I was telling her about this. This is what these women do. They be having dudes lined up, and they sit up here, they'll use their looks and their beauty, right? And they'll have these dudes lined up and literally sit up here and convince these old beta male simps, right? Beta! To sit up here and take them to these high class events or dates. Have one for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So y'all think I'll be lying about these stuff, but this is what be happening for real. And your boy fell victim of this when I started in the dating market. I fell victim to this for real. That's why I be talking about this all the time. And I talk about this all the time, not only just for content and for clout, but I also want to document this to put awareness for other people who are dealing with this or possibly going to deal with this, because there are predatory women like this out here for real that does things like that. They think it is fine. It ain't nothing wrong with it. They honestly do.
So don't feel scarce about it, because there are plenty of men, there are a plethora of men that would be more than happy to show you a good time. So never settle. Date until you find the best man for the job, and you got this. That's my TED Talk for the day. You didn't ask, but I felt like you would listen. Send this to one of your friends who needs to raise their standards, and tell me what you feel like in the comments.
I ain't gonna lie. Her whole commentary kind of triggered me a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Her whole commentary really did trigger your boy for real, like. God damn. And crazy part about it is that I didn't even watch this video at all. I just added it on here, like how the other videos that we're gonna react to tonight. But yeah, this one right here, man, this video here.
That's bullshit.
You know what? I need to shoot. I need time to reset real quick, y'all. So hold up. I need real quick time to reset real quick so we can resume. Y'all enjoy this quick commercial break real quick, y'all. Hold up. Y'all enjoy this commercial break, and we're going to get back to the content.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, say, when I see that, man, I'm like, man, say, I had to share that with y'all because that was funny as hell. Oh, goodness, man. Say, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them, man. Let's get back to the content, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream. Make sure y'all who are watching right now, make sure you hit that like button as you come into the stream right now, y'all. Right now we are talking about modern day women. They're saying that they do not do coffee dates, and they're giving their reasons why they don't do coffee dates. And we're gonna dive deeper into this, y'all. But first, let's go ahead and address these comments real quick. Address the chat. I see a lot of people that came into the building right now. Let me see who we got. We got Lion Pride in the building. Welcome, salute. Welcome. We also got Lino in the building as well too. What's up with it, bro? Welcome. Salute. We got Katie in the building. Katie, what's up? Salute. Welcome. We got B Con in the building too. It been a while since you been over here to the lounge, but welcome. Salute. Welcome. And I'm gonna address some of these comments too in a minute. We got my boy PMP in the building. What's up with it? What's up? Part of my presence. What's up with it? Who else we got? We got Gary in the building. What's up with it, bro? And we got Taza in the building as well too. Welcome, salute. So let's address some of these comments real quick, and we're gonna dive deeper into this, y'all. We're gonna dive deeper into this. Let's see what we got. Let me scroll right here. All right, Lano, he said this. Hey, bro, man, look, I just was telling here for the tea that women plans for the day. I'm the one who has to pay for it. That's what I said too. Because it's facts. The women, the one who approves the date, we just throw it out there. That's pretty much what it is. It's a chore for us because the date is about the women and not for both parties. That's facts too. PMP said this. He said, tell him you were going to take them to Red Lobster, but they closed down. They showed in, bro. Red Lobster is out of there, bro. No more Red Lobster, bro. They out of there. The date is not for the women. The date is for the women, not for the men. Yep. These women are broke. That is the problem.
That's bullshit.
And he followed up and said, yes, we are auditioning using discernment. That's pretty much what we're doing. I agree. That's pretty much what we're doing. Actually, to be honest with you, that's pretty much what both parties should be doing, the man and the woman, to be honest with you. If she got to do all that, that confidence is in her looks, yep, salute. I agree. Let's get back to the content, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. All right, so let's listen to this next young lady. She got something to say about these coffee dates as well, too, y'all. So let's hear what she got to say.
Look, you guys can go on coffee dates if you want. I am not trying to knock like another woman's decisions, but knowing what I know.
Oh, Tarza, drizzle, my nigga.
About men, like I won't do them because they literally put us in categories right from the very beginning, right? And I cannot fall into the category, oh, she seems cute, let's see where this goes, low effort date. She can like prove that she's worth going to dinner with or like spending more time with. If you don't see my inherent value from the beginning, you don't pursue me in the way that you would be pursuing your dream girl, I get the ick. The fact that there's another woman out there that you would pull out all the stops for or put in the effort for, because I guarantee you there is. Guarantee you there's always somebody that they would do it for. And I'm not that person. That means you are not my person. Absolutely not.
So how y'all feel about her commentary? How y'all feel about that? I say this once again. They keep using this term audition like it's something bad, like it's something horrible. But let's be realistic. Women honestly audition us too. Is it not what they do towards us? Do they not audition us as well too? Did they not audition us not only about our looks, but they audition about our social economical status? They audition with us about what we could bring to the table. They audition to us about how good we are in bed. They audition to us about how good of a boyfriend, of a fiance, or a husband. Do they not do the same thing to us? So that's why I'm saying that this auditioning thing, even though they're trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing, in reality, it's really not. That's really what you're supposed to be doing. They call it auditioning, right? Some people call it discernment. I call it vetting, because that's pretty much what you're doing. You're pretty much vetting each other out. When you're trying to get a feel for each other, when you're trying to see if this person is compatible to you, you're not just going to talk to any old kind of person. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. So why would women have the expectation that men supposed to just not vet them out, but they could vet us out? That's ridiculous to me. I don't understand that. All right, so this next clip, this dude's interviewing this African woman. All right, y'all already know how I feel about African women, but let's hear this.
It's your boy Kid Greatness, and who am I here with?
Ashley.iuc.
For you personally, how much do you think a guy should spend on a first date?
Honestly, it's not in my. I never really thought of these questions, to be honest. And when you ask me, I'm just like thinking about it right now. But
see, listen to her right off the bat. She said she never thought about it. The reason why she never thought about it is because every dude that she talked to automatically did anyway.
That's bullshit.
That's why she never thought about it. But let's continue. Tariq, salute, welcome.
I honestly wouldn't care to, as long as you just get me fries and I'm not a Shakisha. Sprinkle.
Oh, sprinkle? What the?
Not sprinkle.
What is the sprinkle? Okay, so you would be fine, like if a guy said, okay, it's our first date, let's do something light, let's go get coffee.
No.
And no. Okay.
No
Okay.
coffee. Make effort, but spend within your.
So she said no coffee date. According to her, a coffee date is cheap. And man, I want y'all to understand this, okay? Every woman that's coming up here that we presented today, they honestly believe that coffee dates is the lowest thing that you could do to a woman. And on top of that, they honestly believe that if you take them out on the coffee date, that you don't value them as a woman. I want y'all to understand that. Once again, they act like you don't value them as women because you just want to take them out to Starbucks or to take them out to, hell, I don't know, wherever place you get coffee at, 7-Eleven. I don't know, wherever you take them to get out coffee. Should Walmart sell coffee? I don't know. Wherever you want to take them out to get coffee, they think that doesn't value them at all. You don't value them at all, period. But let's continue.
Means, but make effort.
Okay, what would you consider effort?
You know, something. Take me to a nice restaurant. Let's have some conversation. Don't take me over coffee. I have coffee in my house. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just trying to.
So she said, don't take her out for coffee because she had coffee in her house. But you got food at your house as well too, right?
That's bullshit.
You got food at your house. If you got coffee, beans at your house, you got food at your house too, right? If that's the logic that we want to use. But let's continue.
Good idea. There's no wrong answer. All these answers are personalized. So where people can find you at?
On Instagram, you can find me at Ashley Ayusi, and everything else the same, Ashley Ayusi.
And
No man should ever feel like your time is worth $20. It's just about the effort. How long does it take you guys to drink coffee? Maybe like 5 to 8 minutes. After you drink the coffee, what are you going to be doing? Biting your fingers, playing footsie? If he's offering you coffee on the first day, you can only imagine the minimum of effort he's going to put later down the line. Coffee dates are a good follow-up.
what you're going to be doing after you drink coffee is the same thing you're going to be doing prior before buying the coffee. What you're going to be doing while you're drinking the coffee, which is having conversation. And that's the point that these modern day women need to understand, is that we want to have conversations with you. We want to figure out who you are. We want to know more about you. Okay. Now I'm talking about for those men who are literally going out and trying to look for a good quality woman. I'm not talking about these fuckboys who just want to smash you, because in most cases, these fuckboys, right, or these pookies that y'all call or whatever, right, they don't mind forking out the money. They don't mind investing because they know at the end of the day, they're going to smash you. Well, if they're going to do to this the same night, or it may be another night, but they know that they're going to smash. But when it be like men like myself or other men, you know, such as men in the chat who are single, right? We're looking for a meaningful conversation because we're trying to get to know you, because we want to see if you qualify to actually be not only our best friend, but to actually be our wife. You know what I'm saying? To be our ride or die. To be there for us through everything. You know what I'm saying? Where we can have great moments together, whether it's happy moments, sad moments, upset moments, you know what I'm saying? Where we could grow old together. That's what we're looking for. So that's why these type of things is important, because we want to establish that conversation. And who's to say that the conversation is just going to end at the coffee date? Right after the coffee date, that conversation should extend, and it should keep going and going and going. As a matter of fact, one of the main reasons why relationships fail the way that they do is because of communication. Do y'all agree with me on that? One of the main reasons why relationships fail is because of communication. That's one of the main reasons. Second reason could deal with finances. We throw that as an honorable mention. But the main reason is for communication. The lack of communication. Want to know why it's a lack of communication? Because communication wasn't established in the beginning. If you didn't establish communication in the beginning, how in the hell do you think your relationship is going to flourish through it all? When you didn't even establish that in the beginning, let alone, ladies, you didn't respect it in the beginning. And I want y'all to think about this. You didn't respect it in the beginning. If you respect the conversation, you respect the coffee date. You respect the $20 that this dude is spending on you just so he could have a conversation with you. in person, and not over phone, and not through chat, and not through FaceTiming, but literally in your presence. I want y'all to think about that. But let's continue, y'all.
I don't like 50-50. I don't do coffee dates. I don't care how much money I ever make. I still want my man to pay for everything. He should pick me up. He should drop me off. He should buy me Ubers. In exchange, he gets to not embarrass me and breathe my air. I think it's pretty fair. I think we're even Stevens. Otherwise, I don't need a man just to have a man. This is for me. For the guys who are mad, though, cry about it.
So this fool here literally sitting up here putting all her demands out there, talking about this is what she want, this is what she want, this is what she want. Then if I can't get what I want, then I don't need a man, period.
That's bullshit.
But yet it's still, she's on here talking about men.
That's bullshit.
No coffee dates, no thank you. At least that's what I say. And here's my top 3 reasons. I think I accepted a coffee date once. It was like so boring. We got our coffee, we walked around Starbucks, and that was it. But here's my top 3 reasons why I never said yes to coffee dates. 1, it's so low effort on the part of the man. Like, wow, really? Coffee? That's all you got, dude? Number 2, it's awkward. It's like, okay, you got a coffee, I got a tea. Now we sit across from the room there. How long do we sit for? Like, who says when it's over? It's kind of, I feel like it's an interview, all right? I feel like coffee was a job interview. And
that's exactly what it is. She said it. That is exactly what it is. And I just don't understand why they don't understand this concept. I just don't get it, but...
Number 3, it's kind of boring. It's not sexy at all. Let's go for coffee. Booyah. I didn't really even like brunches or lunch, except unless it was on a weekend. But the couple times I had lunch with someone as a date during the week, it ruined my whole work date. I want to like have my day to myself and then get all dressed up and nice and experience a nice date. What about you?
All I hear is free. That's all I hear. Free date, free food, whatever.
Just a PSA, don't do coffee dates, don't do walk dates, and don't do dates that are just drinks. These are incredibly low effort dates and they're not even worth going on. It's better just to say no. Like, if a person or guy doesn't have the life skills enough to want to plan a date, a real date, which involves dinner.
And keep in mind that we don't plan the dates. We recommend the dates, okay? She plans the dates.
Just don't go on it. Just say no, and you will save yourself so much time. It is an excellent filter for people.
Mm-hmm. Now, ladies, y'all, you kind of see where I'm going with this whole concept about the coffee dates and why these modern day women. Now, I know some women y'all watching right now. I know y'all say like, "Hey, Urban, this is not me. This is not my reality. This is not my mindset," and nothing like that. I get that, and I understand that. But however, there are other women out here. As you see, there are a lot more other women out here who have this same type of mentality that they honestly believe that they're too good to just go out on a simple coffee date. They honestly believe that. They honestly believe that they're too good for that. They honestly believe that they deserve better than that. They honestly do. And here's my thing about that is that by me showing this content to y'all and presenting this to y'all, right? My question to the ladies who don't agree with this, right? Don't agree with this concept, or y'all even say the whole notion that, hey, I don't mind going on coffee dates. I want to ask y'all this question. The question is this: what if this was your homegirl? What if this is your homegirl? What if this is your bestie, your best friend? What if this is your sister or any one of your family members, right? And they was talking to you this way, right? What would be the conversation that you would have with them? Would you still stand up and tell them and say, girl, you out your damn mind about this and you just digging way too deep on this? Would you be truthful and honest to them and tell them like, hey, that's too much. That's too much. Them dudes is not going to go for that. Would you be honest with them and direct with them? Or would you sit up here and pander them and say, yeah, girl, I know, yeah, I know, girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. What would you do? How would that conversation go? Because obviously a lot of these women out here, they really do need some mentoring for real, like some mentors with some good women. You know what I'm saying? They really do. Just as the same as the ladies and the women say that men need good mentorship, which we do. We literally do mentor each other. We do. We literally mentor each other. We literally hold each other accountable. We really do. We really do. But at the same time, are y'all holding your sisters accountable for this behavior, for this ideology, for this mindset that they're talking about today or tonight? Do y'all tell them like, man, it's girl. Mm-mm. Well, let's continue.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No.
They also keep bringing this point up to my they don't want to get drinks because you're just going to try to get them drunk and take them back home. When you're dealing with a real wholesome man, right? That dude intention is not to get you drunk to take you home, and that is facts. In fact, if that dude is a real man, he's not going to never get you on that level where you be incoherent drunk anyway. Neither should you as a woman get to that point anyway, especially with a total stranger. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why would you get that drunk with a person that you don't even know anyway? So two things. If that dude is a real dude and real man, he's not going to even let you get to that level anyway. Because he's going to at least care about your well-being. Second thing is that you as a woman shouldn't even get on that level anyway, period. So why keep bringing that up? Like, that's a good argument. No, it's not. That is not a good argument. That's just an excuse for the behavior.
Doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay? So dinner it is.
So her whole thing is that she's gonna sit up here and see if you have proper table etiquette. That's her whole thing. But in reality, to translate that out, she pretty much saying that she gonna use that as a manipulation process to get what she want, which is the free meal. That's all she looking for.
If you want to decline a coffee date, say this. Coffee dates are for friends or business meetings. I'm open for drinks. And then see what his response is. He needs to make it happen. Or you can say, coffee dates are too platonic for me. I'm looking for something real. You're kind of testing his masculinity.
So she said that coffee dates is just for friends or whatever, which obviously that's what we're trying to establish, right? Men, isn't that not what we're trying to establish in the beginning? Is that we're trying to establish a friendship with that woman? Isn't that not what we're doing? So that's the whole point of it. See, once again, these type of women, I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they got dropped on the head when they was little, when their mother gave birth to them. I don't know what happened to them, but they just lost the whole concept of not only dating, but they lost the whole concept about courtship and all this stuff there. They just lost it. Because once again, that's the whole point of it, is that you're getting to know that person. You're trying to see if you're compatible with that person. You're not just going to pick up some random, you know what I'm saying? If that be the case, if these dudes start treating them how the way they're asking, next thing you know, they're going to be saying that the dudes is wrong. Well, once again, all these dudes have to do is say, okay, I spend my money on you, and that's the point that I made earlier where I said that the moment that they do that, the moment when they think like that, right, them dudes thinking that they own you. Then guess what? These same said type of women thinking that these dudes love them, right? But in reality, they end up dating a narcissist dude. And I'm not talking about the regular narcissist like I talk about my other lie. I'm talking about the one chronic narcissist dude, the MPD dude, who's crazy as hell, who got mental problems. Y'all end up getting with this dude, right? And next thing you know, you're a down victim. All because you think because this dude's spending money on you and you call that love. That ain't love at all, sweetheart. It ain't. Now these funny two videos that I'm gonna show tonight, and people want me to drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link too after these videos. But these last two videos tonight, it's gonna be the main driving point of my argument. Okay, so let's listen to what they got to say. Start with this young man.
Never accept drinks or coffee date. Level of effort equals how he feels about you. Now, this is me being nosy and being in someone else's comment section. Now, this is just my personal opinion, right? I understand there's going to be outliers, but I understand why some of you fall for love bombing, because you guys think when that man is going above and beyond for you within the 72-hour mark, that he must love you a lot and he really wants to get to know you because he's willing to do so much for you. Y'all do understand that's like step by step of what love bombing is, right? But since he's doing so much for you so fast, for some reason, y'all brains are wired to say, oh my God, he really likes me. Especially if he's willing to spend, let's say, $200-300 on that first date. Y'all wouldn't have a problem of going to a nice restaurant where he's going to spend some money because you're saying, oh, he's willing to spend this money. But since coffee dates and drink dates don't cost as much, you're like, oh no, you must not value me. Once people start judging each other off of how they interact with each other, you know, the traits that this person displays, dating might get a little bit better. But since y'all want to be so superficial, we gonna keep having the same conversations.
And that's facts. And that's where it boils down to. As long as these type of said women keep continuing to be as superficial that they are about these dates, you're going to get this movie, what's happening right now. Matter of fact, I did a video almost a week or so ago about men who no longer don't even want to date women. You know what I'm saying? They no longer want to date these type of women because of their behavior. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with wasting money because these said women feel like that they're entitled. They just don't. Final video tonight. I believe that this young lady, she drove it home. So let's listen to what she got to say.
Divas that refuse to do coffee on the first date and you insist that it has to be dinner, even though there's data out there that shows that it doesn't benefit you. Can I ask you something? Are you just hungry? Is that what it is? Is it that you can't buy your own food? Because there's programs out there that can feed you. Because dating isn't meant to be your dinner meal ticket. That's not the point of dinner dates. The point of dating is to collect data. It's to interview him. It's to determine if this man is worthy of your time. And the fact that you're just giving your time out like it's not worth anything, ma'am, you're already setting yourself behind the 8 ball. Continue to do you. It doesn't work though.
Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. And that's the whole overall point that I want y'all to understand too. Is that whenever you going out that does your whole single, right? The whole point of the date or dating is that you're interviewing each other. That's literally what it is. You're interviewing each other. You're auditioning each other. You're discerning each other. You're vetting. You're doing all these different things to see if that said person qualified for what you're looking for. No different for going out on the job. See, I honestly believe that people treat dating like how they treat their jobs, okay? Let me put it to you this way. You can tell the difference between a person who has a job versus a person who has a career. There's a total difference in it. Let me explain it to you. A person who have a job, they only think about a 9-to-5 mentality. When they go and fill out an application for employment, right? All they're thinking about is the money. superficial. That's all they think about. It's overall the money. They're not thinking about the benefit package. They're not thinking about none of that. All they think about is the money, how the way this job is going to benefit them for us financially. That's it. But when you go into a career, it's different when you go into a career. When you go into a career, even the interviewing process is different. The interview process, they go through an extensive background check to check and see who you are. They make sure that you have the proper credentials to even qualify for the said type of job or career that you're trying to apply for, right? Then you end up going through all these different interviews. Sometimes you go through an interview panel. Sometimes you go through a Teams interview. Sometimes you go through about 2 or 3 interviews until you get to the hiring manager and you go through the final interview. Then at the very end, guess what? They offer you a conditional of employment, which is called an offer letter, right? The offer letter is the terms of what you're going to do. That's pretty much what it is. You agree to these set terms for this job, and this is how much we're willing to compensate you while you stay within these said boundaries of this job. Do that not sound like dating? Do it not sound the same exact way? Where you go for what you qualify for. If you stop looking at dating like a job, right? And you stop picking these old Pookies and Ray Rays or picking these old toxic modern day women just like a job mentality, right? You stop doing that and start building yourself up and qualify yourself for the type of said man or woman that you're looking for. You're going to go through the whole entire process. You're gonna go through the whole process of interviewing, courtship. You're gonna interview them. You're gonna see where their mind is at. You're gonna see are they on that same level or where you at, where they can handle you or handle being in the presence of you or handle being in a relationship with you. Because we know that even with careers, there are tough times, there are good times. But the overall thing is that they want to see how you can handle different situations. No different from a relationship. It is no different from that. So if you start thinking about that, right? Start thinking about it, that you auditioning for real. You know what I'm saying? You literally auditioning, then your whole mindset will change about dating, where you'll start choosing wisely about who you want to talk to, who you want to be with. And that's simply what it boils down to, y'all. My throat got dry as hell, but that's where it boils down to, y'all. Now, people wanted me to go ahead and drop this on link, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and honor that request, y'all. Now, if y'all want to come up and have a conversation with me, let me know what y'all feel about this on topic, y'all. Do y'all agree with this topic? Do you disagree with it? Let me know how y'all feel about this, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this. So I'm gonna get ready to get this link dropped right now. Let me get everything set up for y'all. Then we're gonna have a conversation about this, okay? Because I'm curious to want to know what y'all, how the way y'all feel about this, your perspective about this, your overall perspective about this whole conversation. All right. Let me do this real quick. Make sure I got this set properly for y'all. I don't think I have to do. I did this the last time. Oh, this. Y'all sit here. Give me one moment, y'all. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Let me check this real quick. Make sure I got everything set the way how I want it to be set. What screen there? Oh, this one. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. We got that part set. All right, cool. All right, we got that part set. We're gonna let me do this real quick. Let me fix this real quick. We're gonna have a conversation. We'll have a conversation, y'all. All right. Make sure I have this on audio muted as well too. Where I'm at. Where I'm at. All right, there we go. We got that muted. All right. So I'm figuring ready to drop this link, y'all. Once again, I want to hear y'all perspective on this. I want to see how y'all feel about this. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? All right. Now, once again, this is a Zoom link, okay? I don't do StreamYard, all right? So those of y'all who familiar with Zoom, you know how Zoom works, so I don't have to tell y'all that. But, however, those of y'all who are not familiar with Zoom, one thing that I do want to tell y'all is that if you already have an account with Zoom, if you have your government name on there, it's going to appear. So I made it to where you can rename yourself prior before coming up, okay? I already did that for you. So you could go ahead and rename yourself. The second thing is this. You don't have to worry about camming up because I got your camera blocked where you can't even do it anyway, all right? So you don't have to worry about camming up or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right? So, all right. So the link is dropped. Y'all come up and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this conversation. Do you agree with what I'm saying about this conversation? Do you disagree about it? Let's have the conversation. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's have a little bit of conversation. All right? Let's have this conversation. And once again, y'all, the moderators, let's say, yeah, it's a Zoom link. Thank y'all so much showing up for letting people know it's a Zoom link. It's a Zoom link, all right? Lionel, he said this. He said, these women ain't going through no interview. They think they're making the interview. They think they're making the interview questions and have the job already. Mm-hmm. These women know who are Pookies and Cartavius. These men don't know who Keisha LaToya is. Gotcha. Poy Pip, he talking about he been minding his business. He said these women, Lano also said these women don't know what wholesome men look like. You know, I could agree with you on that. There's a lot of women out there, they don't at all. They don't. Pip, he says, I could talk all day with someone I have chemistry with. These women ain't got nothing to say after they recite a Drake lyric. God dang. God damn. That is crazy and powerful at the same time. Man. Lionel come back and said, what is up with these women? Then he said this, these women want a high level date, a high level pursuit, all to get to know them in one day. Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I agree. They want this high level stuff to happen to them, right? But when them dudes start flipping the script and start talking about that, hey, I want you to well, you're gonna have to do something in return for me, then there's something wrong with the dude. That's not a fair deal. That's not a fair trade. That's why I made the point earlier. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not on it, but from my perspective, if that woman want this dude to purchase her like she's a quote unquote sex worker, right? He might as well get the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense, son, getting the milk where you can own the whole cow. That's the old saying, right? It don't make no sense just getting the milk when you can own the whole cow. So if he's purchasing them, he might as well purchase the whole entire cow. Makes sense to me. If that's how the way she's putting herself out there, it makes perfectly good sense to me. So that's why I say that dude owns her for real. So they cannot use no excuse whatsoever. Sit up here saying that, oh no, you're using me, you're abusing. No, you sweetheart, you started off using and abusing that man in the very beginning because you wouldn't want to have a simple conversation over a cup of coffee. Acting like you're too darn good for a cup of coffee. I'm just saying, you're too good for a cup of coffee, but you good enough to, if that dude spend all this money on you, good enough to open your legs up and have sex with this dude. I mean, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Then on top of that, to me, if that's not a sex worker, then I don't know what to call that on the cool, though. Because they're like I say, that's what sex workers do. They the one who sit up here, sex workers the one who literally be sit up here naming their price. I'm going to name my price. $40 for a head. That's what sex workers do. $40 for the head. $100 for the Sunday special. That's pretty much what they're doing. The only difference is that they getting free meals and stuff out of them, and they possibly decide if they want to have sex with them or not. They make that decision. So, I don't know, y'all, but I don't know. Giants, what's up with it? Salute. Giants said, man, say these ladies are crazy. Yeah, bro. I don't know if you want to deal with these modern day women out there, but yeah. But once again, like I made this disclaimer too. I made this disclaimer to y'all that there's a different type of women that I'm talking about. When I'm talking about modern day women, I'm only talking about these type of women with this particular behavior that I always talk about on this channel. I'm not saying that every woman think like this, okay? Because they don't. Now, every woman have this mindset or this ideology or this this way of life or anything like that. They don't, okay? There are some actually really good women out there, just like there are actually some really good, wholesome men out there as well, too. No lie. It really is. It really is. It really is, y'all. It really is. But it's kind of hard to kind of discern it when you be saying this stuff all day, every day, y'all. Y'all be saying these modern day women acting up. You be seeing these old betas out here. Beta! Sitting up here tripping, man. So it's kind of hard, y'all, to kind of discern that. But for me, being a content creator like I am, I'm the one who help y'all to know the difference. That's the whole reason. That's one of the main reasons why I do shows like this, because I want y'all to know the difference. I want y'all to discern the difference, so y'all won't get caught up, just like how the way it happened to your boy. I don't want y'all to get caught up in all this. I don't want you to get caught up. If you're a man, I don't want you to get caught up with these modern day women, because they will do this. I'm telling you, they will do this. You'll get with them. You'll go onto an app like Tinder or whatever, right? Or you probably meet them at freaking Target. I don't know. You'll probably meet them at Target, and they'll say some ridiculous stuff. Get that number that says some ridiculous stuff. Somebody, well, can we go to Ruth Chris? Go to the most expensive restaurant. Nah, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. But yeah, that's how I got the link job. But if nobody don't want to come up, then too, I'm good with that too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to come up, then I will end this live. So that's how I'm cool with that as well too, y'all. But other than that, appreciate everyone who tuning in to the one show. Those y'all who did catch the beginning of this, by all means, catch the beginning of this, catch the replay of this. The video will be up as well too. Appreciate everyone who tuned into the stream as well too. For all my moderators, even with all my subscribers, appreciate y'all very much for tuning in into this show as well too. Hope that where I share with y'all, it just give y'all a different perspective about this situation. Now, is the things that I say or facts? No. It's just my perspective. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not facts. It's not set in stone or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always that type of person that I always consider the possibility thereof. You know what I'm saying? Always. Urban or Media Orders on. Yeah, somewhere. Shoot. But yeah, other than that, y'all, appreciate y'all so much for tuning in to the stream. I appreciate that a whole lot, y'all. Make sure if those of y'all who not sub up to the channel, by all means, sub up to the channel, because it do help out the channel a whole lot. Make sure if you're able to share us out as well, make sure you share the stream out as well to y'all. So, other than that, good night, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all again on the next episode, because I got another good show that I'm gonna present to y'all. All right, it's actually gonna be a series too. Y'all remember when I did the series about Risa Tisa and stuff, right? I got another series, y'all. I got another series that we're gonna do, y'all. All right, so make sure you get your notifications set. This is gonna be one hell of a cliffhanger, all right? So peace out, y'all.